Good morning everybody, and welcome back to Louisiana Homestead. Today the video is going to be about going to town and getting some Halloween candy that's on clearance. It's going to be half off. I left at 8 o'clock this morning and I'm getting back at 10. So y'all stick around for the video to see how it went. Well guys, I'm taking y'all to town. I'm out early this morning and I'm hoping to find some Halloween candy on sale because it's the day after Halloween and that's when I go and try to buy me some chocolate. Y'all see the bayou out there? I'm on my way. There's a sign, we buy pecans. Y'all see it? And look, they're 50 cents. Y'all see that on there? 50 cents a pound. Takes a while to pick a pound. Okay, y'all, we're getting here early. It is 7:58 and the parking lot's not too full. Today's the 1st. I expected it to be worse than this, but this is not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, let's see if we can get us a good parking spot and get in here. Okay, it's all half off. Yeah. This one's got, everything's half off right here. All right, awesome. I want the chocolate. Oh yeah. So this is $9.94. I'm sorry. Hey girl, you getting that Christmas candy? Yeah. I was the Christmas Hershey Kisses, Kit Kat, Reese's, Paydays, Mr. Good For, Almond, the Milk Duds, Almond Joys. That's a good one. Snickers. Everybody done caught on to come and get it quick.
It is a good deal.
Oh yeah, it's the only time I come and buy candy. Especially chocolate, you know. You'd be crazy not to.
You can't hardly afford it.
Exactly. Sure.
I mean, you gotta be picky at what you buy. I know I do.
Oh yes.
I gotta have some chocolate, but I do try to. And this, you know, I'm gonna try it. There's probably 2 pieces of candy in that bag.
I know it. You sure right.
I'm not paying that.
No.
And look, they got a bunch more right here too.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna check that out. Thank you. Go check out the clearance aisle over here.
You go around here and look for some more. Good morning.
All kind of stuff here. It's barely reduced though. Not reduced much. Okay, I just have a couple of other things on my list I need to get, and then we can roll on out of here. Look at these dog bones. You think that's big enough? Good Lord. Look, y'all, these Rokus, they have the ones with the voice remote. That's the one I'm getting for Mama. And then they have the different ones. You see, they're from 19, 29, 34, 39, 49, all the way up to 99, just depending on what you want. 100, 80. So they got all the different ones. It's a lot of different Rokus, y'all, that you can get. So I'm getting her the Roku Express 4K Plus. This one. So this is 8 ounces for $4.64. This is 4 ounces for $5.76 because it's supposed to be the halves. Well, it says chopped. I don't know. All right, y'all, I came out of there. I got all my candy. It was $196.42. I got my mace. Good. Okay, here's our diesel prices: $3.39. Gas is $2.74, $3.14, or $3.64. And this is at a Shell Why Not stop. I'm going for this one. Well, y'all, I had a real good trip to town. I don't know when I've seen so many happy people. I'm telling you. I got up there at Walmart. They had everything half price. It wasn't marked half price, but I had to ask around, and it was. All that Halloween candy was all half price. So I seen a woman there, and I asked her, and she said, oh yeah, this is the only time I come and buy it. And she says she had, when she checked out, she seen it was half off, and she said she had set her a budget that she was getting $100 worth of chocolate and candy while it was at half off. And I thought, well, that's a good idea, you know. So I did the same thing. I know that's a lot of money on some chocolate, y'all, but that's gonna last me a long time, and I'm gonna share it too. It's not gonna be just me eating that. Anyway, so everybody was friendly in Walmart, y'all. Just everybody's so happy because we got some rain last night. We've been in a drought for over a month, maybe close to 2 months. And some places locally, I was listening to the radio on the way up here, and some places locally got 5 inches, 7 inches. Some places got 3 inches. I'm not sure exactly what we got because I don't have a rain gauge, but I'm gonna check with my son because he does have one. And he don't live far from me, so I'll be able to tell how much we got too. But I know we got a good rain because it rained good and hard for a good long time. Anyway, back to Walmart. I met a nice man in there. He was by the potato chips, and he was telling me he had pointed out that the smaller bags of potato chips was actually less per ounce than the larger bags. And we was saying how nowadays they have kind of psychologically turned the tables on us with that. When you buy a bigger amount of something, you automatically think that you're paying less for the product, but you really need to check that because sometimes you're not. So make sure you pay attention to those labels and those measurements and the prices, because you could be paying more for something in a larger amount than in a smaller amount. But anyway, he wanted to talk and I wanted to talk. We talked about baking bread and all kind of stuff. And anyway, when I got to the checkout at Walmart, they have all the self checkouts, and that's where I've become accustomed to checking myself out at. And they have probably like 20 self checkouts there, so you can get out in and out pretty quick once you learn how to do that. Well, when I got up to them today, every single one of them said 15 items or less. And after I bought all that candy, of course, I had more than 15 items. And I had Mama's Roku, and I had bought some potato chips and a cabbage and a sour cream. So I had, more than 15 items. So I had to find me a checkout that was open. But the people was very friendly there too. So everybody was just so happy today. Then when I left there, I went to the sheriff's department because that's where the tax assessor is, and I was going to get me an occupational license. Anyway, they wasn't open because it was today's All Saints Day. I was like, are you kidding? Every time I try to go and do something with that account, it's I'm getting a closed door. But anyhow, I left there and went to the Family Dollar because I wanted to get some of those coconut macaroon cookies that they have. That is some good cookies. I don't know if y'all ever tried those, but they have coconut and chocolate on them, and they very, very good. It's like a Girl Scout dupe. Man, they're addictive. I sat down with a pack one evening and I ate the whole pack of them. So watch out for those and be careful with them because they're so good. And when I was in there, I grabbed some Palmolive dishwashing liquid. They had a very good deal on that for 2 of them for $5, and it was some kind of big bottles. So I grabbed those, and I got some of that Dawn Platinum that you spray. That works so good if you have like some very greasy bowls. That works very, very good on that. And they had a good deal on it, so I grabbed it. And before you know it, I had a handful and I didn't get a bugging. So when I got to the checkout, there was a man in front of me, and he had like 2 items. He had like a milk and a Coke or something like that. And he said, "You go first." And I was like, "Well, you only have 2 items. Go ahead. It ain't gonna take you long." And he's like, "Oh no, go ahead." He was just so friendly. So I went on ahead because it was a lot in my arms, y'all, and it was getting kind of heavy. And then they had their candy on sale too. I forgot to mention, and I grabbed 2 of theirs. And they had some that was different than they had at Walmart. So anyway, I grabbed a couple of them that had M&Ms in them and Snickers in them, and they didn't have those at Walmart with the M&Ms. The only way you could get the M&Ms there was if you had bought something with like Skittles or Starkist or something like that, and I didn't want that kind of candy. I just wanted the chocolate. So anyway, I went ahead of him and I checked out, and I said, put your stuff up here and I'll get it too. And he was like, oh no, everybody. I said, you sure? I'll get it. And he was like, no, he didn't want to do it. But he was so happy, y'all, that I had even asked him that. After that, he was just like, oh, thank you, and thank you again, and have a good day. And he was he really appreciated my offer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you ever had somebody check your stuff out, buy your stuff for you before, but I don't think I've ever had that happen to me, but I know my mom has had it happen to her, and it just made her feel so good. And I thought I would give it a try with this guy, but he wouldn't let me get it. But he was it was like it almost made his day. He was very happy about it. But anyway, so I left there and I only had one stop left. I had to go by the bank and get some cash because my husband's renting something this weekend, and I needed some cash for that. And when I left there, I had my window down, and even the little girl at the bank, she was so happy and talking and thank you and all that. I had my window down when I left there, and passed this guy that was a random guy, and he's just like waving and, hey, how you doing? I guess it's just the rain and the coolness of the day. It's got everybody in a good mood. Well, I guess I done ran my mouth enough, and I'm glad y'all watched. If you stayed to the end, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up, and I'll see y'all on the next one. I just wanted to bring y'all to town with me. I thought that would be neat. So I hope the video turned out good, and like I said, I will see y'all on the next one. Okay, I'm at a stop sign. Bye, y'all. Love you.